brought to you by oneauto.com, your source for quality parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from One Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of oneauto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the headlight high beam and low beam bulbs, as well as the turn signal and marker lights in this Chevy Silverado. This one is a 2015 LT, and all you'll need is a flat blade screwdriver and a small pair of side cutters.
This process is going to be the same to change the actual bulb on both the driver's and passenger's side. But if you are replacing the high or low beam on the passenger side, you'll have to add the extra steps to remove the airbox. You can do all of this with a flat blade screwdriver. Going to remove the 4 screws securing the lid of the airbox down onto the base. This can also be done with an 8mm socket or Phillips head screwdriver if you'd like. Lift up on the red safety tab for the MAF sensor. May be helpful to use your screwdriver here. Press down. Remove the connection. Unscrew the band clamp onto the intake boot. You don't have to take this all the way off. Just make sure that it's loose enough that we can easily remove and reinstall our airbox. Remove the lid. Set your airbox off to the side. Remove the air filter itself. Pop the airbox out. Remove the plastic clips retaining the radiator shroud in place. Just pull up, pull the centerpiece out, pry out at the bottom. The one over by the fender looks a little bit different, but that's going to pop out the same. We're going to use a small pair of side cutters to get underneath the plastic retainers on the wiring harness. You don't want to actually cut through them. We're just going to use them so that we can evenly pull out on both retainers. You can pull that out of the way. Fold down this shroud to access the covers on our headlight bulbs. Turn the cover on the back of the headlight counterclockwise to release it. Pull up. Take that out of the way. Push down and remove the electrical connector on the bottom of our bulb. Turn this counterclockwise as well. Remove it from the housing. Install your new bulb into the back of the housing. Going to see that the connector end sits at about the 4 or 5 o'clock position. We'll turn that counterclockwise. Reconnect our electrical connector. You'll see on the back of our cover there's an arrow labeled down to show us which way that it's actually going to sit on there. We'll reinstall that onto the back of the housing. Again at about the 4 or 5 o'clock position. Turn it clockwise. And lock it back into place. See that we have the same cover down below there, so you're going to repeat these steps or use these same steps to change the bulb in the bottom. Again, this process is the same on the driver's side, only you won't have to remove the airbox and this plastic shroud. In order to access the turn signal bulbs, you'll need to reach through this access panel, which is going to be the same on both sides of the vehicle. Again, you'll have to remove the airbox to get at this on the passenger side, but on the driver's side, you won't need to remove anything. Feel around for the bulb socket. When you find it, turn it counterclockwise. You have enough leash there that you can remove it. Carefully wiggle the bulb out of the socket. Install your new bulb. Reinsert it into the hole in the back of the housing. Turn clockwise to lock it back into place. Reinstall the plastic hold downs for the wiring harness. Just got to line them up, pop them back in. Set up your two plastic clips. You're going to pull out the center all the way up without removing it. Again, it just lines up. Snap it down into place. Line up the bottom half of the airbox. This duct is going to go into that access panel. Line up the pins. Snap it back into place. Reinstall your air filter. Slide the airbox lid back in. Reinstall the intake boot. Tighten up the clamp on the intake boot. Reinstall the electrical connector for the MAF sensor. Push the red safety back into place. Tighten down the 4 screws for the airbox cover.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope this video helped you out. Next time you need parts for your car, please visit 1aauto.com. Also check out our other helpful how-to as well as diagnosis videos.